Here we are with an estimated 260 player grand campaign event for you. This broadcast is being brought to you by the 3rd United States. Our first round for today is going to be the framing fence lines between the Great Lakes Division and the Colquitt's Brigade, followed up by our second round, which is going to be the Cox's Push between the 11th Mississippi and the Confederate campaign as a whole, or 2nd Brigade, but I assume that's just everyone combined, but maybe I'm wrong. But nonetheless, CSA campaigns on Union, that's why I have a CSA flag on Union side. Here are the regiments playing in today's event, at least on the Union side, followed up by their opponents on the Confederate side. Server population right now is currently 267. The Union right now currently up by 9 on the Confederate side. In terms of artillery and cavalry, both sides have the option here. Confederates looks like they're taking 8 on artillery and 30 on cavalry. Union taking 3 on artillery and 28 on cavalry. Here's the strat sketch for each team going into the round today. They don't fight over the middle point until the 15-minute mark, which is why you might not see them going there right away, but of course we'll see more soon. Frontline reporters for today on the Union side here. You have Jam here from Colquitt's Brigade, and then on the CSA side you have Morgan here from the Hamptons Legion. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while seeing what is going on in the sky. And if you're playing in this match, send me a link to your perspective, and that can go in the pinned comment of the video. So a little action already breaking down here. Sussex Brigade, 83rd Pennsylvania, pushing up on the 42nd Pennsylvania. And 42nd Pennsylvania, they are going to hold that pretty swimmingly. But as mentioned, right, you have the save point, CSA defending their save point. As we look over, Union Cav showing up on Confederate artillery. So Union Cavalry trying to cause a little chaos here. Looks like Confederate Cav and presumably the artillerymen here will eventually hold this position back in favor of the Confederate side. CSA has their save point over at the C point. Union has their save point at A. Confederates, for the most part, have taken the center lane here. And yeah, it looks like they will defend that area over there. Something I do want to note, I did a little post about this, but I have been feeling pretty sick. So we'll see how I'm feeling after the first round if I do the second round here. Hopefully we can, but, we'll see. I feel bad if I miss a weekend, so I want to try to do as much as I can. But nonetheless, that's why if my voice sounds a little different as well. It could be, it's probably why. I mean, why else would a voice sound different other than, puberty or, I don't know, AI or voice changer. Nonetheless, so Union Infantry, Union Cavalry have pushed up. They have not, they weren't able to break through. They did a little damage up top. So far, Confederates right now up by almost a fourth of a stage, and we've just started. Clump of Union that we've been looking at here, really clumped up here.
Great job, 8-3rd.
Kind of on
Believe in all you guys.
almost like CSA's on a flank, but not really. They're just trying to get up in the snake fence here. You got the 83rd Pennsylvania, Sussex Brigade guys, Russian Legion. Opposite side here, you got the 1st Cherokee Mounted Rifles. Using that corn there. I saw some Union over here, which it looks like I did miss one group. It is Garland's Brigade with some of the Kentucky Outlaws here. And then further to the west side here, you got the 36th Ohio, and they're starting to back up to the point, which Union has some guys here in the 12th Virginia.
I can't see him.
And 3rd United States.
I see flag. I see flag. One click right, northeast. 2 flags.
So, Union Cavalry spawning back in. Looks like they're going to try to edge the map. You can see Confederate Cavalry shifting this way. We'll go over the Confederate lines soon. But you got the Great Lakes Division here with some Pickett's Brigade guys as cavalry for the Confederate side. Union Cavalry is Colquitt's Brigade. I'm a little surprised these guys don't just try to wrap around and go for the point. So Union Cav, instead of wrapping around, they're going to push forward, and they're going to try to charge out the Confederate Cav again. Just like before, Confederate cavalry is going to maintain the ground there. Union losing a good amount of tickets, it seems, to the Cav pushing up. 42nd Pennsylvania and Hampton's Legion here are on the left side. 42nd Pennsylvania hop up and over, and they're pressing up here. They get a nice volley there, trying to push the pace a little bit, throw Union back. Meanwhile, Confederate center here. So you have 11 Mississippi, Pickett's Brigade, infantry there. And then extreme to the southwest, or west side, trying to wrap around and get to the Union safe point. You have 7th Texas here. Always like when teams in Conquest try to send groups around to decap an opponent's safe point. You know, it's a little risk. Or rather, yeah, it's a little risk, high reward. Thought I'd flip that around for a second. But, you know, be what it be. 42nd Pennsylvania lines have backed off.
On the left, on the left, on the left.
And I mean, you gotta wonder if Union Cavs, are they just gonna keep doing this? Because that's 2 times they've pushed up, and it's not, I mean, out of everything we've seen, this is the most chaotic thing, and so it's probably the reason Union team is down a good amount of tickets. So they will back off. So, I mean, what do you got? You got the Union group there. 7 Texas going up. TSA artillery. Maybe he gets a kill there, overshot. But
don't fire. Don't fire. Don't fire. Up and over, on Crashly. Up and over, up and over. Break loads. We gotta get out of this hole.
wonder if he's gonna look down and see. It doesn't look like he's looking this way, though. You know, I was like, I'm sick, you know. I don't know if I should be doing these broadcasts. That just made it worth it right there. Rip Porb. But whether it be through Porb, someone in the 11th Mississippi noticed 36 Ohio shifting this way. And so 36 Ohio would back off as 11th Mississippi responds to their movements. So, I mean, so far, Confederates locking down the field. Union Cav looks like, yeah, they've shifted to the opposite side. Now, I don't know if they tend to try to wrap around and get to the C point, or if they're just going to try to deal with the Confederate guys who are threatening this point. Which, rip that guy. It looks like they are going to try to hit 7th Texas guys. Some 11th Mississippi here as well.
Cavalry. Bourbon, get on the other side. Make him crash into the fucking wall. Sit down, bitch. Yankees. Make him crash into the fucking.
And that's what you got to do there. You got to hop up and over, but they don't have a whole lot of numbers there. They'll get squeezed out in the end. Or Union Infantry is trying to wrap around instead of going straight at the CSA. Garland's Brigade, Kentucky Outlaws, they're kind of in the center of the Union line there.
Keep moving left on me over here. Keep moving left.
Which, I mean, it looks like Confederate lines have at least noticed of Mississippi shifting this way right now. 2 flag bearers. And it looks like they're going to crash right into Kentucky Outlaws here, the first to go out. Well, not many 11 Mississippi going in. I don't know if they realized Garland's Brigade was there as well. Or if they just don't care, which you never know with 11 Mississippi. But they do wipe Kentucky Outlaws, more reinforcements. The cavalry for the Confederate side is pushed in. Are they just going to charge us? I mean, it's kind of a nice spot unless they shift, which Garland's Brigade is. So Union attempts have been thrown it off again. Looks like Union Cav backed off to the A point there. Confederates up by nearly a half morale stage.
Fucking cab guy on foot out here. I control. Guys, one man proposed. Independent fire in front of you. Independent fire in front of you. One man proposed.
Behind us.
Seventh Texas kind of coming out of nowhere there. And they're going to clean sweep. Or maybe not clean sweep. Well, they do clean sweep Garland's Brigade. 36 Ohio is still there, but that's huge, pushing them off. Colquitt's Brigade Cav is shoving up in the center. In the center, they will break, can they hop over the fences? Not that guy. Oh my goodness. Oh my. But they do have enough numbers there. They're going to knock down 2 Confederate flags, and they should just keep going to the C point here. I mean, you're not going to survive here for long.
On the right, on the right, on the right.
And Confederate Cav is shifting.
Good C's.
I guess you do have to worry about the opponent's cavalry when trying to do, I mean, really anything, right? But they're going to clean that up. Confederates are going to be able to recover those down flags. Who's this guy? Rip Brian. Hey, Porb, don't run into the fence, okay? So, I mean, I don't think it's considered Confederates in a good spot. They're defending the B point, but again, Union team might just not really be. I mean, they probably are and aren't fighting over it at the same time. Union's just been trying to get around on the flanks. And Confederates have done a good job shifting and reacting to wherever the Union side is moving, so fair play on them for that.
Okay. Hey, can Union already not do that? Fuck you guys, okay? Thank you.
No. So, I mean, we'll see what Union does at this point. I mean, they've tried a lot of different things, and a lot of different things haven't worked. Which, I mean, you can appreciate them trying. I mean, for the most part, outside of some probably Cav guys spawning over at Maine there. A lot of the Union infantry is just hunkering down here on the A point, which, if my understanding is right, which it's, you know, been 2 weeks since we covered this, and they've started the season now. And then, so maybe they changed it from 15 minutes, but that's to my understanding of when that is. And for those of you who watch the channel regularly, or you're just in this event, I guess, important to note, I will be gone the next 2 weeks. Was gone last week on a group trip, and now on another one. Wow. But yeah, I'll be gone on another group trip next 2 weekends, so we'll be back at some point. I shall return, but not the next 2 weeks.
We can do that. I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Yeah. Let's keep the guys together and then move it through the corn, because right now the artillery's zoomed in on us. Move it with me, guys.
Roger.
I reckon the group trip I went on. Oh, hello, Cav. Did Union Cav dismount? Wow.
Watch your backs! Hold them! Hold, boys! Hold them here! Shoot them, boys!
Holy shit. I'm hiding behind this horse. Thank you, Mitchell.
So it looks like Union Cav here is, I mean, trying to use the horses as a makeshift defense, which does seem to work.
Dismounted cavalry charges. It feels like regular war rights.
It's actually kind of crazy how far up picket-wise. Oh, hello, respawns. So Union Cav respawns have started to move up here as well, but Confederate Cav will sweep that off. It's kind of crazy how far up tickets-wise the Union team is at.
Shooting. Yep, we're dropping like flies. We're gonna go.
So, Colquitt's Brigade Cav on the far side. There's up. We heard Union guys shifting around the left side. Got, I mean, 83rd Pennsylvania first down. They're the guys talking together. They're pushing up center, but they don't have a lot. But they do distract. So, 83rd Pennsylvania, 1st Delaware get pushed up on the far side. Again, they are distracting. You have a lot of Union guys shifting this way, but it seems they are at least realized. So, Morgan frontline reporters having some issues here, technical difficulties, and so Grinch from Hampton's Legion is hopped in and streaming now, which I don't think I've seen a brighter war of rights in my life. Look at that. But then again, that could just be Discord, because, you know, as we know, technology is perfect and never had any issues at all. Union's pushed up on the, but no, we appreciate Grinch for hopping in there. Appreciate Morgan helping out, and hopefully those issues aren't bad, because, you know, we hate when big stuff, you know, messes up, right? Important stuff anyways, but 7th Texas have shifted this way. You also have Hampton's Legion as well.
Let's go. Victor, you gotta get out of there, let's go.
They're shooting it out. Union team not playing overly aggressive. Again, we got about 6.5 minutes until that middle point opens up. I mean, 36 Ohio, Kentucky Outlaws. I assume Garland's Brigade's in the corn here. Yep. Meanwhile, opposite side of the map, and obviously we have the 83rd and 1st Delaware here. But is this the Cav again? Dismounted with Russian Legion. I think part of the difference in this battle, too, is Union's kept, albeit a small right... Well, actually, they're not really keeping anyone back on Mike before. I don't know why there's a Confederate guy there who just missed his shot. But nonetheless, Russian Legion pushing forward here with 1st Cherokee Mounted Rifles, 42nd Pennsylvania up the hill here. Confederate Cav in the distance, protecting that Artie.
Whole company.
The Confederates going to finally drop down to engage, but they're up over a half morale stage right now.
Left. They're from the left.
Moving left. Moving north, 22nd. Break your reload.
Right, guys, open weave. Serpentine.
So 42nd Pennsylvania is going to back off with a lot of Union firepower from that direction. Union's backed off on the opposite side. Confederate center that shifted over to Confederate right side. Looks like they're shifting back towards the center. With 42nd Pennsylvania Looks like they're about to be pinched. Some Confederate cav charging Russian Legion, though. So there's only a couple of cav there, but it will cause a distraction. Meanwhile, in the center, 83rd and 1st Delaware are now pushing up.
To the right.
Well, at least they hit the one guy they saw. Well, they'll take shots and back off. Confederate cav shifts towards the center. You can see here's the thing, right? Union team pushing up on this side. I mean, they're taking their time with it a little bit, that cav distraction, but, I mean, the rest of the Confederate team is now rolled up into the center here. And they can bounce over and help quickly if needed. Also, I don't know why Colquitt's Brigade is pushing forward and Russian Legion and 1st Cherokee Mounted Rifles are not following. I mean, either or is right, but they got to do it together. Confederate lines shift accordingly. Trying to form line, a very clumped up one, which should be good for cav. I mean, with Pickett's Brigade backed off with the cav in the center of the map, Union cav can do this without much issue. Oh, there they are. They're gonna go in. Some of them are. Wouldn't be a bad idea. 83rd Pennsylvania, 1st Delaware is shifting over here. And Confederate infantry is going to try to charge this out. First big charge of the day. Almost a morale stage different in CSA's favor.
Holy shit, what did I just spawn into?
On the left, on the left.
Left! Hold them there! Hold them there! Hold them there!
And this is probably the most significant victory we've seen from Union side today. They knocked down one Confederate flag in the process. And that could be huge as, again, this middle point opens up in a little over 2 minutes at this point. Remnants of the Confederate center charging in the 11th Mississippi on the side of 1st Brigade there. Meanwhile, Union on the far northwest side, 12th Virginia and 36th Ohio. If they push up to that C point there, or they might push to the B point, either option's there, right? They have a good shot of taking that, so... So Union team's struggling the whole round, but they're starting to win this at the exact time that they need to. Significant. Union's going to keep rolling up. They're trying to pinch on the B point. Confederate main spawns getting formed up. Moving out, you do have a down flag in the distance here. I reckon that is a Union flag. Yeah, as Confederate Cav Great Lakes Division there is taking that out. But again, the rest of the Union infantry is swarming into the center here, trying to win this B point, again, when it matters most.
Cavalry! Nice load there, buddy.
So that Confederate Cav we saw hits the rear side. More Union infantry reinforcements moving in. That Cav is going to cause a huge distraction on Union here as the Confederate main spawns push in. Meanwhile, on the point here, Confederate numbers are dwindling. Union left side needs to get involved, and it looks like they're going to start pushing in now. Again, it's not a lot, but, you know, it's enough to where it can matter.
I don't care. Keep moving. Move up this snake fence. Keep fucking moving. Go, go, go.
So they capped that a little too soon. And it looks like the last Confederate guys here, Water here, 7th Texas dodging shots even though he's not trying and will eventually perish. So Union team's going to be able to capture this center point here and start dealing an automatic ticket drain. Now it's the 15-minute mark. The point is opened up. And now it's Confederates' turn to respond. Which Confederates don't have anyone going around to the point side here. That Union down flag being picked up.
I'm gonna move to the right and start shooting them from corn.
30th in the corn.
Independent.
Form the line.
It really is. Jam is exactly right there. I mean, that's got to blow to the Confederate side there. The fact that you have basically dominated the entire round and you lose one part of it, and it's, you know, it's the part where it matters. So, Confederates are up by a good amount of tickets. But, I mean, it won't be for long before that isn't the case. So we'll see when Confederates want to make a move. Looks like that time is now. Although it doesn't look like their whole team's pushing in. Oh, they are. Trying to hit the Union right side, get the flank. We'll see where Confederate Cav goes, but the Union... Oh, okay, they're going in the corn. They're under a pincer fire here. Union line shift. Confederate Cav going for the point around the far side. Confederates are able to do some damage. Union Cav is alive on point, dismounted, and they're gunning for the flags. So Confederate flags back off a little bit. They've got a little charge going on. Briefly zooming out here, looks like Union numbers barely holding it out here. As that is a huge victory for the Union team. Confederates now taking losses.
You can be flagged here.
Goodbye. So anyways, Union line's gonna reform. And you'll note in the distance here.
Can we charge them? If there's 2 people.
No, we're shredded if we do that.
12th Virginia snuck around the back side here. Tickets almost evened out at this point. And if they can get a decap, I mean, Union's dealing 2 flagpoles worth of damage to the Confederate side. Now, Confederates look like they do have 1 gun placed on the point here, presumably loaded. So that if the Union team does try to go decap or capture it, whatever the means, they can just fire a cannon shot and do some damage. Confederate infantry is pushing to the center, but are they looking? I mean, not really. They've started the decap.
Oh, did he get hit?
Shifting to the north. Come on, I'm bourbon, boys. Come on.
Infantry, move out of the way!
We lost that. What the?
So that's unfortunate there, but now Union's dealing 2 flagpoles worth of damage to the Confederate side. I can't believe you, man. Way too late. Are you just gonna fire that? Wow, that would have missed anyways. Wow. That's unfortunate.
Hey, I think there's one to our
We
right.
fight to the last man here, gentlemen. Fight to the last man. To our right. Nah, fuck that.
Left side, left side.
So, well, Mississippi's going to be able to cap the point now. But, again, that causes some CSA forces to be away from the middle point where the fighting still matters. And Union's now up by almost a third of a stage. Confederate line slamming in. Hampton's Legions of 42nd Pennsylvania. Trying to wrap around and get on the Union right side instead of going more of a direct approach. Now they're pushing through the corn. And again, it's going to be big.
Keep moving down the fence.
I mean, Confederates lose this, they're going to be like a third to a halfway through breaking.
Going 40 seconds. Roll them up, roll them up.
I mean, regardless of if they win or not. They agree to take the C point.
Now clear it out.
I'ma shank you, boy.
Okay, I might have overestimated how much stick and loss Confederates going to have. That charge there is going to end, though, in a Union victory. 36 Ohio and Sussex Brigade guys charged through there. That's 11 Mississippi. Yeah, they're showing up after getting that save point back in their hands. But they're heading in very outnumbered. The Union charge out, and Confederates are going to lose 2-3 flags here. There's the third flag down in the corner on the right side of your street. 4 flags. Actually, that's a Union flag, so 3. Never mind, make that 4.
Flag, pull back to the road. Pull back to the road.
Oh shit, sorry.
So, man. Never mind, I was right. A third to a half. Nearly a third. Wow. Alright. Well, I mean, the next charge for the Confederates, they're only going to have a third of a morale stage left at best. And so, I just don't know if, I mean, they just have the tickets at this point. Kentucky Outlaws were just told to balance over to CSA, which, you know, unfortunately, seeing that and now seeing this has kind of ruined the fact that the Union team has kind of come back out of nowhere. Because, man, you're up by 20, you should be winning, and that's what Union's doing, which is good. But, I mean, that was almost 20 infantry in balance there. Or, not infantry in balance, but just an imbalance. Infantry-wise, it's like a 25-man imbalance, because Confederates have more guys on cavalry, but more importantly, more on artillery compared to the Union side. I mean, Union, as we saw, only has like 1 or 2 guys over there on it. With Confederates being down, again, 4 out of the 5 of their flags, 1 being cav, the rest of the 4 flags mentioned being infantry. And this is just...
Drop pistols if they charge.
Back! Take him over.
This is just a... Yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys, if they die, they're going to have to spawn back main. And Confederates are, I mean, spreading out. But it's the cav that's going off on their own right now. The rest of the infantry is trying to wrap around the extreme side. Confederates already losing another 4th of morale stage since the previous attack ended here. So that's a sweep of one Union group. Union can't be defeated in detail here. I mean, still Confederates are going to get last stand before they even get to the point. I mean, Union shouldn't spread themselves out just because you just risk being defeated in detail and all that jazz.
Come here, Yankee. Come here, Yankee. Come on.
You can't run away from justice. Kill them all.
Get the flag, get the flag, get the flag.
Get your loads, boys.
You son of a bitch.
Get your
Stop
loads,
chasing,
get your
stop.
loads. Get off the fence and get your loads.
Yeah, let's go.
So, I mean, Confederates, are they going for the A point? Is that what they're trying? I mean, it's a ballsy strat. I mean, what else can you do, though? You're, I mean, down on morale stage, less than 4 minutes left. 7th Texas pushing this way to the A point. I mean, some Union guys have seen him. Rest of the Confederates are not pressing the center point. Garland's brigade have seen this Confederate force and they're shifting this way.
You got your bayonet?
On the line, 30th.
Keep shooting them as they run.
Gotta lead them a bit.
Try and shoot the stragglers for more tickets.
Remember your
Try to
moving
shoot.
target drill, Joe.
Yeah, try it.
So they just stopped trying to get a few kills, which might lead 7th Texas to decap on the point here. Yeah, it looks like Confederates are just kind of waving the white flag here. I mean, it was pretty obvious already, but it looks like for them, unfortunately, they are going to... I mean, unfortunately for them, fortunately for Union side. I mean, Union team, obviously, I mean... I don't know when the numbers got imbalanced, but man, you got to wonder how huge of a part that played in the fact that the Union team, what it mattered most was able to push point. I mean, that is a, again, I don't know when that number count became too extreme, but Colquitt's brigade charging in the Confederates here. Confederates are going to A point. So that charge fizzles out, but Confederates hit last stand as Union now hit breaking. I mean, maybe Confederates were just sitting back as they were trying to avoid maybe hitting last stand, just so they could be in breaking, so that when the clock hits 0, it's considered a draw. Wow.
No, don't shoot him, Morse. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Someone just team killed that flag bearer. Rip that guy.
No need to shoot him, dude.
So Confederates in the open field, Union on point here. 30 Garland's brigade, Russian Legion getting some nice shots, and Union T is going to get a nice victory here in the framing fence lines match.
No, it's up to you. Sometimes you just gotta yell at people. I don't know. Where's our flag bearer?
Meanwhile, looks like we have a last little charge in the center. Confederate cav going in.
Get that flag down. That Union flag.
So they will get a decap here, but they won't have enough time to capture the point. So Union team here, again, what a round. I mean, the Confederates controlled the first, essentially, 2/3 of the match. The Union team won when it matters, but of course that ticket imbalance, you know, it's not a small thing by any means. Really, I mean, not too much more to say than that. I guess the big thing is when did that imbalance go lopsided? Because Confederates, again, controlled most of the match. And, I mean, the moment we noticed, I mean, we saw Union have a numbers advantage, like 20 plus, 25 infantry. And you're not losing it once you have an advantage of that. So... But, I mean, rough there. So, yeah. With that all being said, nice first round here. And we will see you all shortly here. Actually, I'm going to think, I don't know if I'm going to do second round or not. You'll know in the video or not, regardless.
Before we get into the second round, I'd like to thank our YouTube members for your support. Your support helps me keep doing the work that I do here on top of many of the things that we want to do in the future here with the Battle Line Network channel. If you want to get a live stream of all the War of Rights broadcasts that we do and to get an exclusive video on the weekly, please go beneath the video and hit the join button and considering helping us out. Again, thank you YouTube members for your support. It's greatly appreciated. And also a special thank you to our sponsors for this broadcast. And with that being said, those sponsors have a few words to share with you.
That's right, bitch.
Hear the drums and form the line. Raise the flag, your place is mine. Through the smoking cannon flame.
With what?
Beside us, one and all. Shoulder to shoulder, face to fate. March with the 3rd United States.
Doors open.
Everyone. History isn't written in books. It is forged in the smoke of battle. Come be a part of that history. Join the 65th Illinois today. The 65th welcomes players from all skill levels and backgrounds. The Union is calling. Will you answer? Click the link in the description next to the corn to join the 65th Illinois.
And with that being said, I hope you enjoy the second round.
And here we are with the start of our second round. Server population right now is currently 258. The Confederate side up by 4 on the Union side. There is no cavalry, but there is artillery. Confederates only side with that, and they have 6. So the infantry in balance here is going to be about 3 in favor of the Union side. Here's the strat sketch for each team going into this round. So, Union team, for the most part, looks like they're just going to group up and charge in. And my goodness, speaking of such, here they are. Union lines, some of them shifting off to the right.
We're into our line, we can stab him.
Left. Shift left. Look left. Get into him. Get into him.
Push him out, boys. Step and go, boys. Step and go.
Push him out. 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 Get him out of here.
Get in there.
Get him, bro. What are you doing?
So Union lines will get held here. Union flag bearers trying to get out of Dodge here. It looks like they will. Wow, what a flank here from 42nd Pennsylvania.
Try to charge it.
Oh, he fucked up. Die!
So Union team is going to lose a flag there. 5-minute despawn time on that, but Union lines should be able to go up and pick it up just because it's so far, at least where that flag is down, so far from the main Confederate line. Who's... Dang. Anyways, this map is a 60% ticket advantage to the attacking Union side. I mean, right, 60%. 60%? My goodness. But yeah, 60% advantage, and Union's down a fourth of a morale stage just from one charge alone. Imagine if it was any closer. Union has the 23rd Ohio with the option of the Lorenz and the Springfield 42. And they have the 36th Ohio with the Enfield. The Confederate defense, on the other hand, they have the 5th North Carolina with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 61, and the 23rd North Carolina with the option of the Enfield, the Springfield 55, and the Springfield 42. We mentioned they have artillery on this map, and that indeed they do. All the way back here, only 2 guns they have, a 3-inch ordnance rifle, a 12-pounder Napoleon.
That's big flash. That's like for a straight play.
And, I mean, they got a nice overview of this map, pretty much. So, Confederate defensive line up top, moving up the hill here. You got the 42nd Pennsylvania. So, they're on top doing their thing there. Meanwhile, on the bottom of the hill, you got Pickett's Brigade and Hampton's Legion on that corner. And then on the left side here, you have 7th Texas along the Mississippi and the Kentucky Outlaws. Meanwhile, further up the hill, that Union down flag looks like Jam's going to pick it up. But looks like you just got really the entirety of the Union team crunched up on this right side. This Union right side. So it'll be intriguing to see if the Union team wants to try to just make this a shootout for at least a good few minutes, see what the result is of all of that, or if they just, you know, want to keep charging. I mean, we'll see. Oh, wow, how'd he die? Oh. I mean, it's probably the most forward you're ever going to see CSA hold on this map. This position over here. Clearly, they're getting hits from this spot.
Company loaded. That came from our east, about 150 yards. One take.
It's straight back in him.
Load.
Reload. Shots for the second. Hardy fucks him up as well.
Put it straight back in him.
They just got.
Oh, look at all those flags behind that
Kempson,
rock.
do you see the flag direct east, far? 2 flags direct east, far.
Ah, that's true. They're on the field. Schaefer, it's the far left for me.
Take care.
So, I mean, for now, it looks like Union team just going to keep this shootout going. I mean, who you got here? Morgan's going up. Trying to see what's up. Trying not to get shot, too. 11 Mississippi has skirmishers up front. Wow. So, Union line just inching forward, trying to make this a shootout, which again, you'd think with the 60% ticket advantage, the shootout could work out in Union's favor. But, you never know, I guess, right? Time will tell with that. The only concern for the Union team is going to really be time. Because, I mean, obviously zoomed out here, you just can't see anything, but you can kind of see the smoke, but the bushes and all that really concealing these Confederate lines. It's kind of difficult to see what's going on. They're crouching too with the rocks, which I don't know if I like, but you know, it's a little more cover.
I like shooting where I can crouch and still hit them from crouching and shooting behind the wall.
I mean,
it's very comfy and cozy.
You can barely see those Union guys up there. Only concern is you're losing 3 times the amount of tickets upon death there. Which is why, you know, I personally don't like crouching when I play, but I don't really play, I just spectate. It's like, If I had the choice to play or spectate an event, it's like, well, probably spectate. Just so I can keep posting videos, you know? So, for now anyways, they'll keep this going. The ticket's still about a fourth of a stage, so I don't know how much it's helping. But I mean, you know, it's difficult for the attack. I mean, really, it's difficult for either side. If there's nothing you can do that can work, well, it'll be difficult to. I mean, it's just how do you play a map when you have no strategical way to win a game, right? And if you're a Union team and you're charging in and it's not working, and you're shooting it out from a distance, it's not working. Like, then what else can you do? Because actually now it looks like this ticket gap is growing further in CSA's favor.
Hey Layla, we will try to distract the enemy near the stone wall.
Знаете где? Их артиллерия. 20 метров примерно.
О, как. Я слышу.
Oh. I mean, Union's, regardless of the situation at hand, Union's going to have to change something up soon, which it looks like they're starting to back off a little bit. I mean, sometimes what you'll see the Union team do is instead of hit. I mean, traditionally, Union team is like to take the corner over here, just because where CSA is at most of the time. CSA is there because it's on line with the point in the center of the map here, and it's about the only cover they have, really, is in the corner there, or concealment, I should probably say. So that's why they like to go over there. And I mean, Union team, it's kind of the same thing their way as well. I mean, you can push down this side of the map if you're Union, but it's all wide open. Those Confederate guns can hit you very nicely, which, I mean, they do kind of do that anyways, regardless of where you're at. But I see 3130 being typed in chat for Union side here. Looks like they're shifting, maybe going to try a different approach here. I mean, again, even though this is in the wide open, this kind of left side, even though the point says it's here, it pretty much spreads out across the entirety of the length of this half-stone wall here. It goes to, I think, about this bush here, somewhere between the bush and the tree here. All the way down to this tree here about. So, sometimes Union team will push this side of the map, early cap it. Maybe try to force the Confederates to leave the corn, but again, it's just a difficult spot. Because again, you're in the wide open. So, Union team is pushed up center here. Colquitt's Brigade going over first here. First Cherokee Mounted Rifles still shooting it out. Garland's Brigade and the 83rd Pennsylvania joining. Colquitt's here. Union team, when they charge, they were charging the extreme flank because that's right on the out of bounds of the map. But they'll also push at the center just because, again, it gives you some rock cover, but you are kind of flanked in the rear just because the Confederates are on the side. But Garland's Brigade, only group pushing down here, they're going to get wiped. So they get wiped, more Union pushing up, but the Union team is acting very inconsistent. I mean, the flags are together, shifting to the far southwest side. So maybe this is just a distraction, but 36 Ohio is now pushed up forward here. And they're going to back off pretty quickly. 12th Virginia pushing up. Colquitt's Brigade there as well. And Union flag bearers, I thought they were shifting to the far side, but they just back off. So this Union push-up just miserably has failed. I don't know if it's because of 42nd Pennsylvania going in the rocks here.
Only good guys follow orders.
But that could have been a deterrent for the flag bearers. Because if Union was just trying to charge the infantry down the center, distract, and then wrap the flags around the far side here. You know, the flags can't go in on their own against a whole infantry regiment. They won't win that.
Maybe we chance this boy?
You want to do a hillside flank around them and take them to the northwest and then shoot into them from that side?
I think we need chance.
Whatever's on the far left, Doug says, take that fucking side right now. Take that fucking group over there.
Сделаем умное лицо.
Господи, куда они
So
бегут?
some Union pushing forward now that 42nd Pennsylvania's backed off the rocks. So they'll take the ground a little bit, but that's, I mean, a blow for the Union team who's now sitting back trying to reform, figure things out again. Maybe they'll try pushing down this side of the map. We'll see. $2,800 being placed in the chat. Now, they do have a Steam chat in this event, so officers don't really communicate on the field in this event. It's kind of what we saw on the previous... I mean, we didn't see... A rare thing we saw last round was, I think, is the 83rd Pennsylvania officer and the 1st Delaware officer talking to each other in game about what they wanted to do. You don't see that in this event just because the officers are in a Steam chat. And, you know, they can all instantly communicate with each other. But nonetheless, Colquitt's brigade pushing up. I mean, they're all in the rocks. You can't sit around in an area for too long. Confederates will start to shift. But more importantly, that artillery is going to be aiming down right at you. So Union's now going in.
Come on! Stop! No stopping!
Think stop this.
They can kill us all, Jed. Probably. I wasn't reloaded. I'm dead.
For Virginia! For Virginia!
Fuck you, decoys. Good job, 42nd.
Get out of here, bitch.
Yeah, get out of here. Back to the wall, 42nd. Brace the fence, brace the fence.
Break the wall!
Kill them all, boys! Kill them all! Kill them all! Keep it up, Taylor! Shit talkers! Вперед, вперед, дальше по забору, дальше по забору, дальше по забору!
The last Union guys trickling forward. Confederate artillery didn't show up, but they had a nice shot on Union flag bearers trying to run down and knock them down, and Union flag bearers backed up as a result. Yeah, Union only has a couple guys here. Confederates win this pretty swimmingly. I mean, you can see in the distance on the left side of your screen. Huge Confederate line here. 11 Mississippi Pickers Brigade, Great Lakes Division. Beautiful flank from them. Union's trickling guys here, which is definitely not the move you want to make. If anything, you would want to try to push these guys in the field here, but instead they're just running across. Confederates shutting the door on this side. On the Mississippi, Hampton's Legion, they're charging.
Find your friendlies! Oh, sorry. Hold on the wall! Reform the wall!
That's simple yet effective defense there from CSA.
HL, press T, find your star, let's go!
I mean, really, right? Artillery was hitting some nice shots, although not shown on camera. Whoa, what's the officer doing here? Just one kill, Kempson.
No, Crayley, no. Live.
Yeah. I don't know who shot that, but nice shot. But I mean, yeah, Union team, I mean, they're pushing down the flanks, and Confederates just wrap up and get a crossfire on them, especially with artillery. So Union line's backing off into the woods. It's good at least Union is trying different things. But man, this is rough.
I am now.
We reform what we're safe from already.
Delaware, 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 form it up, get your full kits.
Hey, boss.
30th over here.
It's a full kits, 8-3rd. It's a full kits.
A reading of the of John, passage 18. The arrest of Christ. When he had said this, Jesus went down
Right, so Union team pretty quiet. What about the Confederates over here? They're also quiet too. Wow. Everyone's just silent.
Let's go, gentlemen, quickly. Dress that line, dress that line. Everybody should be on it.
Look right.
Press alt, look left and right. Make sure you are shoulder to shoulder, gentlemen. Let's go.
Dress right, dress right, dress right.
Imagine having the time to form up in the middle of a fight like this.
Get your bail down when you load it.
That must mean your team is doing something, right? The Union team looks like they're shifting. Looks like they're just gonna probably try the opposite side again. I mean, the problem... I mean, Union doesn't have time to shoot it out. The shootout, at least as they were doing earlier, wasn't working. And I don't know how much better it could get for the Union, because regardless of where the Union team is at trying to shoot it out with the Confederates, they're in open field. And Confederates at least have the concealment over there on that side.
All day,
Yeah, this shit's fucking deathly silent. I don't even know what's going on, dude.
Nobody
knows.
Where are we going right now? 2, 1.
We're going for ice cream.
I'm down for ice cream. Something I would be group trip. I have a thing of sprinkles from there in my cupboard, but no ice cream. But Union team gonna go in about 5 seconds. Looks beautiful though. Oh.
Да понятно, что деп тотальный.
Maybe not 5 seconds. 22:30 was in the chat.
Unbelievable, motherfucker. Штыки вниз. Штыки вперед. Бегом марш.
Бегом марш.
Alright, here we go again. Union team going up. See, Confederates have a very similar pincer, not to the same extreme degree, but Union team's going in again. What else can you do here? But go in and hope something works.
Yeah, don't worry. It's gonna be fine. It's not gonna be bad. Or maybe it is. I don't think it's gonna be fine.
Dirty fuckers! Little corn bitches! Dirty little corn fuckers! Run away! Run away! Run away! Hi, corn bitch!
Thank you, Brother Rights Network.
That charge fizzling out. Confederates do exactly what they were doing earlier. Jeez. Said not to the same degree, but they made it to the same degree. Confederates counter-charging. They're trying to maybe get some Union flags down.
Enemy flag on the target. Let's go.
Kill,
Let's go. Push those flags out.
Keep pushing them. Charge left, 40 seconds.
Right, charge left. Charge
I am
left.
about to desert.
Get in bounds. Get in bounds.
Union flags are going to get out. But what a job from Confederates. I mean, we've seen this in maps like Otto and Sherrick before, where Confederates will have, I mean, it's not as big of a map, or I should say as wide of a map as this. And Confederates will do a very similar thing on that map. So you got to wonder here if, instead of just giving Union more and more tickets on this map, because charging in and getting absolutely curb stomped is obviously not fun. I wonder if they should expand the boundaries of the map. Like maybe let them go over here. Maybe all the way over here. Or maybe all the way over there. I'm kidding. That would be too far. But I also wonder if expanding the boundaries of the maps could help Union out a little bit. I mean, especially on this side, right? Just if you could span it out into the woods line a little bit. Because, I mean, when you get to, I mean, I guess we're not the highest of pops here, 250, but still more than the average. war rights pop, which is about 190 to 210 for any given match, anyways. Just be difficult for the attackers to break through.
Line up here, TKO.
Nice flag. Buckle.
So, Union team forming up again. What is their chatter like?
Туторов, две шеренги становись.
83rd, make sure you're at the ready when you got your full kits.
Ready.
Right, go with the
Заряжаемся, примыкаемся.
The suicide charge. They don't know what they're doing.
Here we are.
I thought we were going forward.
Boys, let's go.
Like they have like some regiments with the rifles and some with the fucking
Didn't really work out, so
Yeah.
Fucking ball.
take
I
rifles in
think
the
about
air.
charging.
Yeah, back and bomb.
Charge, charge.
I think
Flank in enemy position or charge, charge, блядь.
Certainly bore. It's good.
Если ты знаешь слово charge, значит ты идешь в charge, блядь. Заебись.
Yeah, charge. Orthodox charge. We're going there.
Ой, я там кто-то стреляет уже.
Жизнь во славу чаржа.
Добре.
Чаржа добре, да.
1730. They're just going to keep going in and try to see if it works. I got to wonder if Union team, instead of trying to do what they do, pivot this way.
Report it immediately.
But nonetheless, Union team pushing up. They're gonna. I really hope Union team cuts left instead of just dive bombing for it.
Mind your boys, we will be fine.
Hook left, let's go.
Hey, look at that. I like it. Because if the Confederates try to do their flanking thing, you know, Union can at least defeat in detail, which they might catch 42nd here off guard, which good recognition on their part. They're cutting to the stone wall here.
On the stone wall.
Use 40 seconds as a shield. Use 40 seconds.
And they got the full weight of the Union team pushing on them. Confederates pushing out from the cord. The Union just needs to go.
Brace right.
Ouch.
What an already shot. I know my voice doesn't sound like that was the most exciting thing, but I don't want to push my lungs too much. I'm struggling right now. Union team now being mass charged by the Confederates.
Watch out. I'll go with you. Come on. Follow my voice. Let's go.
And, I mean, a lot of Union. That's probably the most successful thing we've done. Or by we, I mean Union has done. But they just get curb stomped. Flag down. Maybe some more. That's just one flag down. Union has a lot of respawns pushing in, but they're going to be pushing in a little outnumbered, and it looks like a good amount of those guys realize that and back off.
Good shit, boys. Good shit. Let's go straight right here. Brace the wall. Brace the wall.
Shoot them son of a bitches.
Get these 5 tickets, boys. Easy tickets. Easy tickets.
Come on, Yankees. Y'all can do it. Let's go. Hit them back. Coach.
Look what you did. Look what you did, Fletcher. Now they
So, Union team forming up again. I mean, I will see what they try next, I guess.
Что? А, не, послушай, кто-то другой что говорил.
I love how they're mad at us, but they're the ones that
Фима, брат, мы тут.
I wasn't told to move up or anything.
Yeah, no one told us shit, so whoever's coordinating it is a fucking retard. You didn't tell the flags to move.
Господа РЛ, мы чуть-чуть правее стоим в такую шириночку. Можем чуть-чуть назад отойти, в принципе, чтобы нас виднее было. Чуть назад. Чуть-чуть ко мне, да, господа.
No one
Чуть-чуть.
requested
А,
it.
ну.
Nobody requested with the move. No one told us shit, bro.
Кстати, я вам советую зарядиться, кто не зарядился.
Bro, no one told us to move.
That very well could have been. It was screamed in Steam chat for that to happen, and it just wasn't communicated down. Because both those guys could probably be very much correct. But nonetheless, Union team almost into breaking. Just like the artillery perspective on the top left, they're just yapping.
Loki, this is great for my posture. I'm not shrimping over.
That is true. Honestly, on my knees, this is great too, because I'm like straight up.
Yeah. Why are you on your knees?
I'm on my knees because I find it easier to clench my butt when I'm upright than when I'm sitting down.
Yeah, I do that too. I'd be kneeling. Or I used to when I had a desk.
What did I walk in
I
on?
gotta go get up there.
What? What did I walk in? Anyways, Union team's gunning center. Looks like they're bringing their flags with. And Confederates are kind of surrounding them again in a sense. We'll see though if it works. You know, might as well try Union. It's breaking.
They're jumping to the other side.
Jump. Yeah, join the bottom bunkers. Come on.
Alright. So Union trying to go down the fence. Confederate right side. They're pushing up. Confederate team is doing a phenomenal job collapsing in on Union.
Open season, give it to him. Give it to him, Texas, go, give it to him, give it to him. Charge, counter, go. Give it to him. Hey, don't mess with Texas, motherfucker.
So, Union team looks like they're going to lose this out. Confederate flank does a nice job, cuts down Union, multiple flags down.
Get these flags up, guys. I don't care who you're with. Just get the fucking flags up. That's where we're going to lose here.
Independent fire, guys. Watch out.
Jesus Christ. Lord Almighty.
Fuck you.
So, Union's still lingering, though. Oh. Why is there not? You can't just let them live.
Wait, I got someone. I'm so off today. Charge!
There they go.
Fucking got it.
Charge
off the escape.
Cut him off on the right. Cut him off. Come right in the rocks. Cut him off.
Oh, that's a free flag. Anyone got shot on the right?
So one flag is down for the Union side. One Confederate flag down in the corner that should be retrieved. But still two flags down for Union. 3. And only one is going to make it out, and it's Raskolnikov. I'm sorry if I butchered that. But, yeah, that's a clean sweep there. Jeez. We're all stage and a half difference at this point.
Oh shit.
So, 9.5 minutes left. Union team. I mean, we'll see what they got in mind for. I mean, they got 2 pushes left essentially. I mean, the next push for them, they're either going to hit them in the final push or very close to.
Fucking pieces of shit. I did more fucking effectiveness than our whole fucking team combined.
Uh-oh. I mean, definitely frustration on the Union team here. I mean, Confederates have just played a dang near perfect game. Whoa.
Господи. И бомбу.
Morale is breaking, sir.
И бомбу. И бомбу. Какой хороший звук, обожаю его. Это просто прекрасно.
Double quick for march.
Чему вы споете?
So, I mean, yeah, Union team, they pretty much got 1 or 2 more pushes left. My, oh my. And they might just sit. I mean, we'll see if they just sit back and shoot this out, I guess. 36 Ohio. Let's brigade up here.
Oh god, you can
Edsev is just trying to war farm here in the right shoulder shift.
Open up here, crouch down, shoot him.
Kneel on the,
Spread out on the line, kneel down, spread it around, skin him.
Good shot, whoever that was, you got him. Shift left.
Left.
So, a lot more Union push up in the center. 42nd Pennsylvania backing off. I mean, you don't see Confederate groups lacking really, like just get caught. I mean, it's a wide open map, plenty of time to, you know, see where Union's moving and react. But, I mean, it's not like 42nd is just standing up here and waiting for them to get wiped. Now, if they're in a bad spot, they move. They react to the ever-changing battlefield. That's what we like to see.
Не стрелять, ёбаный в рот!
Отставить стрельбу, только зарядить,
Не
отставить стрельбу.
депать снаряды.
Прекратить
We're
форшмачить.
waiting for artillery to kill us. As I said. Он еще и выжил?
Это не выжил. Этот не выжил.
Что делаем?
Бегом. На гриду стройся. Свободное было. Господа, мы строимся, также продолжаем строиться.
The Union's just going to keep this shootout going, I think. I mean, looks like Union, if anything, is just trying to bring down the Confederates as much as they can through the shootout, which we saw Union was losing earlier on. But, again, if you're just bringing them down at a consistent pace, at least a better pace than that of charging in, and then eventually you'll hit final push, and then you charge in with Confederates being close to breaking. If you can knock them to breaking cap point, then you can win games. So, I mean...
Move up to start.
We'll see, though. That's a good song. And you know, it would be really funny if the Confederates let the Union early cap. Just because if Union early caps, the rules flip. So instead of Union hitting final pushes, which is what the attacker normally hits, they'd hit last stand.
Tip. Find an open order.
Oh, please tell me it was Tip who just got shot. That would be fucking hilarious.
No, Tip's chilling. He ran to the end
Oh,
of the
damn
line.
it.
He's a good
man.
boy.
Fuck.
That would be really funny if the Confederates kind of gave this up and just let Union caps to the point. I mean, the thing is, Confederates are unlikely to hit breaking anytime soon. I mean, if the whole Confederate team just backed up to their main spawn, the Union team would be forced to early cap then, and they wouldn't be able to hit the Confederates down to breaking either. But I mean, Confederates in all likelihood will probably just. I mean, they've held the ground for a good portion of the match, so no reason to, you know, unnecessarily throw it away. I mean, Union team, this is a campaign, right? So Union team might not want to throw away any more tickets, so they could just outright, realistically, shoot this out for the next 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Now 19. Now 16. Roughly. But yeah, I mean, what around for Confederates? They've done basically everything right, everything they need to do. Oh, there's not too much more to say, I guess, in the ever-changing battlefield. I mean, I think the devs, in terms of balancing this map, the Confederates play things well. It's going to be very difficult, if not impossible, for a Union team to win this. And so, I mean, I think they got to change something, whether it be where the point's at or where the boundaries of the maps are. Like, because imagine if the point was, like, here, for example, instead of there. I mean, that's another way. I mean, I've heard suggestions for balancing the time, which I don't know if I'm necessarily in agreement with that. Because time should be at least something consistent among all the maps, but in terms of each individual map, the boundaries are different, where the point's at different. You know, you can take it balances, you know, they're all different in that sense, so... I don't know. They should either move the point on this map, or they should adjust the boundaries of the map. Because, I mean, you could throw like 50% more tickets at Union, so they have an insane ratio. But at that point, if Confederates play like they have, and then the Union team just gets utterly slaughtered, but they still win, it's like, did they really win? So this isn't leading to a satisfactory, I guess, result. So, I almost think they should probably move the point to somewhere like in the center of the map here. Something like that. Maybe not too close to the Union side, right? Maybe more like right here. Something like that. I don't know how much of a difference it would make, but... I mean, the thing is that the Union team has to break through the Confederate defensive line to cap point. At least if it's here, it's in front of the point. And I know there's like Hill's counterattack, which that map has a similar setup where the point is in front of where the Union defensive line is, and if the defense has too many tickets, then you know they can just sit back and hide. Well, I guess actually the difference is Hill's counterattack. The defender's position is out of bounds, so take back what I said. But all this is inbounds for Union, so I think they should move the point somewhere here. To at least allow Union... Actually, probably this tree, I think, actually makes sense. Kind of halfway. Because, I mean, if you still have it too close to the Confederate side, then... the... what is it? Confederates will just be able to hold it easily. But Confederates hit breaking, so if Union captures at any point, they win the game. But I don't know if Union team intends to charge just because they've lost every single time. 99% of Chargers quit before getting jackpot. Thomas from Russian Legion. He speaks truth. He speaks truth.
It's only been 40 minutes.
Jack.
Why is he pushing it long forward?
Yeah, they're just gonna, except for these couple guys here. They're like, let's get it. Let's get it. Saucy Brigade guys, a few of them pushing up. But yeah. Very simple round there from really both sides. I mean, Union team, props to them for trying a bunch of different things. They didn't do the same thing the entire round. But, you know, Confederates just played a really good defense. They acted as a team, shifting wherever Union went. We saw this last round from them as well. But they shifted wherever the Union went, and then they just got on the flank of the Union team. And I mean, maybe Union team should have, you know, charged some guys down the flank and then had some guys, like, back kind of the center of your screen shooting down towards the guys flanking out to prevent that. But even then, that just spreads you out. So, oh, it's a rough situation. But nonetheless, good 2 rounds today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all of the broadcasts that we do and an exclusive video on the weekly. if you're playing in this match, send me a link to your perspective, and that can go in the pinned comment of the video. Thank you to the 3rd United States for sponsoring this broadcast. If you want to sponsor a broadcast and help the channel out in a variety of ways, check out the Patreon link in the description of the video. But nonetheless, God bless you all. And we'll see you all in the next one, whenever that may be. I might not do broadcast the rest of this weekend. I had to mute my mic a lot. We were coughing a little bit. Hopefully I don't spread it through the video to you all. But, yeah. Nonetheless, fun to... Wow, that cash... Wow, what a ratio. That's absurd. We will see you all in the next one. God bless again. Have a good rest of your night.